So my girl called me, right? She wanted to see if I still got it on these sew-ins. So we about to find out. Okay, y'all. So we are about to do a sew-in, and baby, I'm not even gonna lie. It's been years since I did a sew-in, but I really feel like doing hair is like riding a bike. Once you know what you're doing, once you have it down back and I said down pack, Lord. Once you have it down pack and you master it, it's pretty easy to pick up and do it again, right? So sew-ins used to be my specialty because here's a fun fact about me that a lot of people didn't know. One of my first jobs, my very first job was at Kellogg's packing cookies. But after I left Kellogg's, my best friend's sister opened a hair salon in Augusta, Georgia called So What Weave Shop, where we used to do $40 sew-ins. And that's how I know, like, yeah, I know how to do a sew-in. It's just been a minute since I did a sew-in. So yeah. So she called me, she was like, yeah, girl, you gonna I wanna sew in, you think you could do it, you still do hair. Everybody know I don't like to do hair. That's why they be calling me and asking me, like, yeah, do you feel like it? Cause they know I never feel like it. But for my girl, I got her. So you wanna start off this type of sew-in that she wanted. She wanted her hair, the perimeter left out, and she wanted a middle part because she wanted to be able to pull it up into a cute ponytail if she wanted to. She wanted to be able to pull it back and all of that stuff. So I can't talk, y'all. So I am parting out the parts that we are leaving out. Okay, so I'm getting those things parted and sorted and whatnot. And then I'm going to part out the perimeter. And then we're going to do the braid down. So y'all watch me work on this right quick. Okay, so now we are doing the braid down. Okay, now this is very important. You want your braids as flat as possible. You don't have to do tiny, tiny braids, but the way I do my braids is I braid it down and then I pull the previous braid up into that one, so that way I don't got to worry about sewing the braids down and all of that stuff. So as you can see, I already did two braids. I'm pulling it up on the third so y'all can see exactly what I'm doing. You just braid like you usually braid, and then I'm trying to get to that part so y'all can see. You see how I'm pulling it up into the braid? I wish I would have got a closer camera view so you can see it, but you literally just pull that braid up into that braid and you continue to braid down, and then you continue that on until the entire head is braided. To me, braiding down is the foundation. I mean, of course, it's the foundation. It's the most important part, because if you don't have a good braid down, your sewing is not going to last. A lot of people don't know that. If you don't have a good braid down, your sewing will not last. Sewing is just like the house. The foundation has to be right. And a lot of people, their foundations don't be right because they just be braiding any old kind of way and leaving a bunch of humps and bumps and lumps. And yeah, we not doing that. Our goal is to have it as flat as possible. Another thing that I like to do as well is I like to do the flip over method. Like when I get to the end while I'm sewing, I like to do the flip over method just in case, if you got human tracks, you might, wanna know what the hardest thing was working in a hair salon when I was doing sewing, is when people came in with old tracks that they wanted to reuse. There's nothing wrong with it, but when your previous stylist cut the tracks and I gotta sit here and play Tetris and piece them things back together, like that's something I feel like doing. That's what irked my nerves real bad. So I try to avoid that because I don't know if you're going to come back to me. I don't know if you're going to go to somebody else. So I try my hardest not to cut tracks, period. I wish everybody would do that, but no, everybody don't know how to do that. They don't know how to make it flat without without cutting it. And I feel like that's a little bit of a shame. I do. I really feel like that's a little bit of a shame. I feel like you should learn that skill. And a lot of people be like, yeah, well, I went to cosmetology school. Cosmetology school do not teach you about black hair. It don't teach you how to do no sewing. It don't teach you how to do no quick weaves. I don't even think it teach you how to do natural black hair in cosmetology school. So technically, I am not a cosmetologist. I am a licensed braider here in South Carolina. That's how I know so much about the braid down in the foundation, because braiding is my thing. Braiding and sew-ins, that's my thing. I don't really like to mess with people natural hair because, baby, I ain't never went to school for it, period. I only took the class to become a licensed braider. So now we got the braid down completed. I should have gave y'all a roundabout of what the braid down looked like. And now we are sewing the hair in. Now this is also a very, very, very important part, because a lot of people who sew, they sew around the track. My sewings last as long as they do. Like if you was ever in Augusta, Georgia, and you knew Myasia, you knew that my sewings last simply because I go through the weft instead of around it. So it's harder for your tracks to slip when you're going through the weft. When you go around it, that thread loosen up. It's going to loosen up everything. But if you go through it, it's going to keep it tight, and your sewings last a lot longer. I want to say people would keep my sewings for 3 to 6 months. That's how good my sewings used to be. Like, I'm so serious. People used to keep my sewings in forever, okay? And then my best friend's sister, she had the salon, and then she started a hair company where she has the best hair in Augusta. To me, she had the best hair in Augusta. I don't know what Augusta got now, but I know back then she had the best hair in Augusta. So imagine having the best hair that you can wash, you can do anything to, and you come to the salon and get a sew-in that's gonna last you even longer, and you can wash the bundles and everything while they in your head because your braid down and everything is done correctly. Yeah, that was me. And I know some of y'all gonna get in these comments like, well, Maya, why don't you come out of retirement and start back doing hair? I don't like doing hair. I promise y'all I don't. Doing hair, a little piece of me like leaves my soul. However, I did enjoy doing this sewing. I really did enjoy doing this sewing. I think it's braids that I don't like to do because they take too long, they too time consuming, and I have tendinitis in my fingers. So oftentimes when I'm braiding, my hands start cramping up and my hands start hurting and stuff like that. And nobody got time for that. Don't nobody got time to be hurting and in pain because I'm trying to make some money. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really trying to live the simplest life. I really am, because I can really do hair and make some money. But then again, also, we in 2026, a lot of people no longer wear sew-ins. Everybody wearing wigs now. They wearing wigs, and a lot of them don't like leave outs in they sew-ins. I don't think, let me see. I know how to do a closure, but I have not mastered a closure. Let me say that. I can do a closure, but I have not mastered a closure sew-in because closures weren't a thing. Back then, we was doing leave outs, baby. Everybody was doing leave outs. I know I did. I had a leave out. I used to do my sew-in just like hers. That's how I could do it so good, because I like to put my junk up in a ponytail. I like to be able to do different styles. I even used to do the sew-ins where I can do 3 different parts, the middle part and a part on each side. I even used to do the sew-in where I can part it down the middle and do 2 ponytails if I needed to, and just have everything else sewed. Yeah, child, I be on it with these sew-ins, but with the leave out. I am a master of a leave out sew-in. You hear me? But when you come to that other stuff, whoo-wee, baby. Anyway, let's sew the rest of this hair in white quick fast. And just like that, y'all, the sew-in is done. As you can see, she can pull it up into a ponytail. She can do her middle part. She can do everything that she need to do. And yeah, now we about to comb it out. And then I'm going to flat iron it to blend it all together. And then we going to do some curls because my girl wants some curls, okay? So, as y'all can see, y'all, this look like this her hair. I ain't even blended it in yet. And it look like it's hers. When I say sew-ins used to be I love sew-ins. I'm not even gonna lie. I low-key think I want to sew-in. I've been trying to figure out how I'm about to do my hair. And I really think I'm about to do a sew-in because I did that real good. This is why I miss my hair being a little bit longer because, baby, look at that. I miss a good sew-in. They don't do sew-ins like that no more. Yeah, people always wearing wigs and stuff now, and sew-ins really where it's at. Y'all see, I sewed the mess out their hair. Y'all can't even see any little gaps and stuff like that because I got it nice and full and thick like it's supposed to be. Cause y'all know some people they don't be having enough hair in they sew-ins and whatnot, and they be spacing the tracks out too much. You don't even see no space in them tracks. Cause yeah, I don't play when it come to my sew-ins. Okay, I remember one time this lady came to me with 5 bundles and said, "Can you put all 5 in?" I sure can. I sure can. Now, these flat irons, I got to figure out what flat irons these are because these are her flat irons. Those are some really good flat irons. As y'all seen, that quick little pass over is, yeah. So, I am flat ironing it just to do what I need to do so that way I can curl it. You feel me? You feel me? And yeah, let's get these things flat ironed so we can get this curls going. Okay, so I'm almost finished with the flat iron, and then it's time to blend. Okay, so that's what we doing now. As y'all can see, it looks like her hair. Now you could tell I've been doing this for a long time because back in the day she was like, "Yeah, I got the really little flat irons if you need them." Back in the day, we didn't have no edge flat irons. We just had regular flat irons, and that was about it. Some people use a little hot comb and whatnot. I ain't use a hot comb. I used to get them edges right with my flat iron, and I know how to do it without burning you. That heat got a little. Y'all see she blinked, but she fine now because I didn't burn her. It was a little bit of heat, and yeah, baby, get into it. You see how that pushback of her edges, you can't see no tracks. I love that. That means that I did exactly what I needed to do. Let me know if y'all want me to do another sewing tutorial. I don't know who I would do it on. Somebody will have to book me. Or I would have to I don't know. I'll probably call her again. Come on, let me do you another sew in so we can make another video and whatnot. Cause people, like I said, people don't be wearing sew ins no more. It is a lost art form. And I love a good sew in, baby. Especially when you know what you're doing. Especially when you know what you're doing. Okay, so now that we got it all straightened out, now she wants it curled. We're gonna have to go ahead and curl that thing out, and let's get into it. My girl's so tired. She got a newborn. Oh, she is. Y'all just don't know. She is a family friend, or I am a family friend of her family. It's very South Carolina crazy. So her uncle is my husband's cousin's husband. Yeah. My husband cousin is married to her uncle. And that's how I know her. I known her since she was a teenager. And now she a grown woman with a newborn baby. Oh my goodness. But yeah, she told me she wanted the front cut into layers, which that used to be my signature. I used to love a good layer look in the front because I like it shaped to my face. But I had to make sure I ain't cutting none of her hair because yeah, I had to start it where her hair starts so that way the layers make sense. And a lot of people like, Maya, how do you lay your hair? You want to hold your scissors at an angle and just go down. In the same way with the other side, you want to do it. You want to make sure it's laying correctly. And I'm probably gonna cut some more layers into that. So give me a second while I cut some layers. And now that we got that situated, now I'm doing the curls, baby. And I love a good curl. So she wanted like the curtain. I'm not gonna say curtain bangs because she didn't want bangs, but she wanted like the little feather curls in her face. So I'm curling the entire head. In the front, you want to make sure you are careful with the curls because you want to curl it the way you want the curls to fall. If do that make sense? I feel like it makes sense in my head, but it may not make sense the way I'm saying it. Like you don't want the curls going to the other side, so you want to curl it backwards because that's how she wanted to fall. Now I got this curling iron off the TikTok shop. It's actually pretty cool. It the little holes that you see on it, it like vents the steam, so that's why you don't see a bunch of steam going. And it's really good for people with natural hair who like to curl their hair often because it helps with heat. It helps with that heat damage. You don't have to worry about it. You see how I curled it and then it like curtain bang. Y'all see what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about in the end. Anyway, yeah, that this curling iron is good to keep your hair safe from that heat because it doesn't hold a lot of heat because of the holes and how it was created. So I really love that curling iron. If you would like to get one, I know for a fact it's in my TikTok shop. But if you need me to find it on Amazon and put it in my Amazon storefront, let me know. Because matter of fact, by the time you see this, I'll have one in my Amazon storefront. So that way you can go ahead and grab it. Because I'm pretty sure this brand is also on Amazon. I doubt they just on TikTok shop. So I'll go ahead and get that added. And yeah, so once I finish these curls, we just got to comb them out just a little bit to kind of, give it that body, baby. Give it that body. Cause your body is a party. I'm doing this little dance for you. You. So excited. Sorry, okay. I gotta be stopped. Gotta be stopped. Okay, so this is the look. We are done. And I'm just combing some of the curls out. I probably should have layered it some more in the front. But this side is definitely eating down. I like it. Well, tell me what y'all think. Tell me how I did. She was asleep, y'all. I had to wake her up when I got done curling it so she could sit up so I can comb the curls out and whatnot. So yeah. Um I really enjoy doing this. I feel like I might come out of retirement, but only for sew-ins. I don't think I would really want to do. I mean, I can probably do some quick weaves too. I can do some quick weaves too, but definitely for the sew-ins, I think I might start offering my services again because sew-ins don't take forever to do, and I don't mind doing the sew-in. I don't mind at all doing the sew-in. Um, so yeah, if you in South Carolina and you want a little sew in, book me. Book me, Bookie, because I would definitely do a sew in. She wanted me to curl that a little bit more. I be trying not to put heat on people's hair. I promise you. I don't want to put too much heat on you, you know, and whatnot. But yeah, there we go. We got it how we need it. And yeah. Tell me how I did in the comments. Tell me if I did good. Tell me if I did bad. Tell me what I need to work on. Tell me if y'all think I should start back doing hair. Tell me what y'all think. But what I'm about to tell y'all is I'm about to go take a nap because I'm tired. I've been doing hair all week. I don't even know how I got here to be doing hair all week. I did her hair. I did my hair. I did the kids' hair. I did Dell hair. I did my sister-in-law hair. And I got some more appointments coming up. My thing is, I'm a full-time content creator. When did I start being a dang on hairstylist? I don't understand that. I don't understand how this happened, but it's a way for me to make some extra fun, young. So I'm definitely okay with that. I'm always down to make some extra coin. Yes, I am. But all right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Bye. But don't go nowhere yet because the video ain't over. You still got a couple more seconds. Not even you still got a little more time. Don't leave. I ain't gonna lie. I stopped. I ain't had nothing else to talk to y'all about. I felt like I talked a lot this video. This is probably the most I done talked in the video. Besides when I'm doing like face to face content. I'm really not good at these voiceovers. I promise you. I don't even know if y'all can tell how nervous I be in the voiceovers because I really just be talking about a bunch of everything, and I be feeling like y'all gonna get annoyed with me just jumping all over the place with my conversation. So that's why I said bye. But okay, y'all, our time running out and I'm gonna let y'all be great. So I'm gonna see y'all later. I love y'all. Have the day you deserve. And don't forget to watch my outro. My baby work hard. You're welcome. If I still see you, it's okay. You're welcome. Subscribe and watch channel and click the one button. Bye.